Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, The passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Ah, missed it. Balloons. Balloons. Ah. Aha. Although, I'm gonna guess that doesn't count.
Revelio.
Just thinking. Last balloon.
Revelio.
No, I swear.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is.
Brilliant.
Turn to Madame Kogawa.
Pay attention to your wand work.
Oh, shoot. Glacius.
There you go. Getting them quick.
Accio. Confringo.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game. I think it's time you. Summoner's Court isn't.
I'm in.
Brilliant. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Okay.
That was one for
Oh.
the ages. Accio. Try to beat that.
Done and done.
Accio.
Oh. I didn't realize they bounce so much.
I've seen worse. Accio. Damn want.
Oh my gosh, I let go of the wrong thing.
Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Are you kidding me?
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. All in the wrist.
Oh my gosh. I need to stop it at the top of the
seen worse.
green.
Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Come on, Leander. Ugh.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing to it.
Ah.
Yeah. Lucky shot. Akio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Well done. You beat me.
Boom, boom, boom. That only took one try.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Day. The others who placed...
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Way ahead
No
of you
sense
guy.
in announcing our arrival.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Quickly now.
Petrificus totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here.
Petrificus totalis.
Take it easy, guy. What are you
There must
doing?
be something here. Ramrock said so. Who's there?
Petrificus totalis. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
What names?
I will draw blood.
Oh yeah? Oh. Oh. Oh.
You can't stop me. Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with. Well played. Someone been taken out. Not that way. Stop!
Search the tower. I
Looks
really
like we
wanted
found the
to
entrance.
fly up there.
Revelio. It's locked.
Guess
An
not
unlocking
anymore.
charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Yes, please. All right, let's get as much as we can here.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Don't mind me, just stopping for a spot, eh? And I guess this is it. I better not need Wingardium Leviosa. The first Trial.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Tis a puzzle. Whoops. I don't remember. I need to hit something.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
I don't remember. But I believe.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Oh. Joey.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Give me that gold and give me that loot. That way I can go ahead and scoop. Ba -ba -ba.
Revelio.
I know I'm gonna have to fight. I really don't wanna fight.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Lumos! Protego! Stupefy! Hendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh shoot.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Got him. down to your son.
These look familiar.
Don't-
Accio!
Okay. Well, I can do that.
Revelio. Accio!
Do that. Hold on, I want the treasure.
Accio!
Stop whispering at me. I'm just looking for treasure. I already have one of those.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine both sides of the archway. More statues.
More statues. Bring it on. All right.
Not making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
What?
But where?
Everywhere.
Accio!
Oh. Oh no. Okay. No, I can't really tell.
Accio!
I'm not gonna do that. Oh, yes, I.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Accio.
I forgot how confusing this can be.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
There we go.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Black bowler.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender!
No.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, come on. What are you doing?
Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Glacius!
Oh my.
Levioso! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Potato! Stupid one! Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! Glacius!
Jiminy. Christmas.
Accio!
Oh.
Confringo!
That's not what I wanted to do, but
Accio!
rugged fedora. Okay, well that's there. That's there.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio!
Nice.
Revelio!
There we go.
Glacius!
Did not like that. All right, I believe this is a bigger boss. In which case, we need to get... this here, and this here. I like that better.
I look at this. Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Get that guy out.
Confringo! Compulso!
Yep, don't like that. Oh. Hold on. That's right.
Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Accio!
You dead? Oh, come on.
Confringo!
Oh.
Accio!
Ooh.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy!
Nice, and he's cursed.
Accio!
Look for glasses.
Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio!
Ooh. Oh, come on. Nice. Learn the trial's secret. Oh, that's a big
What a
face.
relief.
Let me pick up this stuff. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I thought there was going to be more.
Another pensive.
Outland dueling gloves. Is that all the loot here? I didn't think I got that. All right then. Percival Rackham's memory. Rack 'em up.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. New crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Oh. Easy enough.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service.
Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir. Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Nice. Need some gold.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Buy the shop when you can. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, well, I can buy that, but I really want to learn Wingardium Leviosa.
Pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience.
And yes,
I believe that we
this
may
is named
be able to
Gladwin.
help each other.
I'd love to be able to help you.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Jeez, I'm very popular. What's going on with my robe here?
Entirely sure I have them in stock.
Alright. Give me Mandrake.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Okay. Now, you gotta use the We gotta use both of them. With Mandrake, we gotta use on multiple enemies. So let's go do that. Oh.
Lumos.
I believe this guy. Come here. Oh my gosh. But I believe this guy goes. Okay. Where was I just? Aha.
Not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacular.
Nice.
Think you can outdo my take? Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What have you done?
That's what I have done. Suckers. Oh, actually.
Careful not to.
Assignments all formed. Stupid one. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That's what you got.
Stupid one. Stupid one.
No one takes one of my own defense elements.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Not very good at this.
Back for more, I see. Reduction.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Nice.
Confringo.
Should never have trusted them. I hope I'm wealthy enough one day to buy every room.
That sounded like Moaning Myrtle. Let's do it too. Not her time, but.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
So I gotta levitate him and then use the pulso.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Oh, well. That's not the pulso. Oh, goodness. That is the pulso.
Levioso! Repulso! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Repulso! Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Eat it, dude.
Repulso! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Yes.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
There we go.
Pardon me, pardon me. I'll try, I guess, to start from whatever the perceived beginning would be. I don't know. Guess it would be over here.
I know. No.
Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Good pulsar! Expelliarmus! Defender!
You want some of this?
Good pulsar!
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
Expelliarmus!
Want to look up?
Confringo!
Barely fell back at all. You can't hold out forever. Made a grave mistake.
Expulsion!
Expelliarmus! Repulsor!
Expulsion!
Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Stop that
Defender! Confringo!
This is your first duel.
Repulsor!
Expulsion! Flash!
Ooh.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
So clever.
Leviosa! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Finger! Confringo!
Clumsy little fool.
Repulsor! Defender! Confringo!
Petrificus totalis!
Repulsor!
Size deliberate movements.
Resto momentum.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new.
Know what I need to do.
possible.
One at a time. And then
Before you leave here.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Revelio.
tickle the pear. Get you into the kitchen. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a dancing elf in here. Or if I know correctly, there is a dancing elf in here. Dancing in the wine or something. Is he in here? I know he's somewhere. I've seen him before, but I don't know where he is. Oh, is this him? Yep, this is him. About to come back and see him do a different dance. All right. Oh, sorry, dude. 1 and 5 is 6, so 5. So 4 and 0, 1, 2 is 6, so 0. Beautiful. And then 1 and 5 is 6, so 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now just to find where that thing is. Oh, nice. It's looking like it's pretty even. Anyway.
Revelio.
Where in the world is this other thing? Oh. I heard you.
Revelio.
Oh, I know what this is.
When mentor and student.
Guess it is a little bit further than all I thought it would be. And I have that dang key. Okay, just push me out of the way. Skull and Candle Shelf?
Revelio.
Okay, okay. Why are we stuck? know where your cabinet is. But where are you? I don't think it's that high.
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you. Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all. Revelio.
Nice. Got the coin. Alright, back to the mission at hand. Note. Don't care.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of...
What the heck? Who is that?
I wouldn't be a prefect if I'd... What trickery are you up to?
Ah. Garbage.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. Or hell, both. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marksman Professor Hecken, superb. I don't think that...
What are you up to now? Are any students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula?
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other parents and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood, but I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.